This is Shoot playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories False Memory Edition, and I am going through some shit. I when I woke up and walked to work this morning, I was suddenly overcome with like a bunch of false memories. But also, apparently, you can move the camera around with the mouse. But like, who has time to use both the controller, and the mouse at the same time? Definitely not me. And yeah, while I was usually this might happen like in a dream. You might wake up, you might have like false memories in the dream, but no, I was awake. I was walking to work and I was suddenly overcome with all these false memories of like either volunteer work or it might be crossed with like classes I was taking, and I was doing something outside the class, but I had this weird new vivid memory of like me volunteering with like church related religious things. I was like, I never did shit like that between teenage years and my mid 20s. Like, what do these memories come from? Like, I'm thinking this might be like something I did after class somewhere. I don't know, but I don't even think those memories are real. Anyway, I'm talking about AceCraft again because I gotta complain about something. Man with the glasses, I have those. That could be me. Is there something the matter? Yeah, AceCraft is now off the air. Yeah, it's gone. It's only been out for fucking 7 months and it's fucking gone. Never trust the genie. But between between when I first talked about it in a video, I don't remember what it was on this channel, but I talked about it first and I was giving my impression and everything, and then they had their first event, which is a Tom and Jerry event, and I forgot that they open up the suggestions channel in the help area, in the help advice box. I was like, oh, I can write like long paragraphs about complaining about the game to them. Let's do that. My first complaint was that, like, okay, they have events, fine. Like, it's a Cuphead ripoff. I don't care about it visually anymore. Like, but I like the art and some of the characters. The events, first of all, they reset your stats, which is very annoying. They put your stats on to level 1, and you have to regrind yourself back to some other level so that you can actually play the events like you're supposed to. And on top of that, the event tokens you get, like, that's normal. Like other games I played, like Disney Mirrorverse, Fire Emblem Awakening, Pokemon Master, some other game maybe. Like when there's an event, you get event tokens, and you can use your stamina to play the mission over and over and over again to grind out the things. But like this one, there's a cap. You can only get so much in one day. Then you just left with a bunch of stamina. It's like, well, what the fuck else do I do? Just let me grind it out and get as much as I can. Because in the rewards, you get like, what, 500 a day or 1,000 or something like that? You only can get that much a day. Well, apparently my starter pick has been at full health like since I looked at the thing. I want you. Let's see. Get this dragon asshole out of here. So one of the things you can say is that, oh, what are the aspects of the game is unreasonable. So I know it's typical of a mobile game to hold events with their own tokens. Yeah, it's fine. Like, I get it. But you should be able to play the event stages with the time and stamina you have, so you can actually earn the prizes from the shop. Because the thing is, you can get 1,000. Let's say this event was the Tom and Jerry event. Yeah, you can get 1,000 per day. So one of the prizes is like a character or something big like that, and that's gonna be like 15,000. So in 15 days, maxing out the stamina, you can get one thing. And then there's like 20 other prizes. You don't actually have enough time to do anything to get like more than 2 things out of the events. And that's super not cool. So I wrote that, and they replied. I don't know. This is like apparently like a Chinese developer, so I wouldn't put it past them to reply with like AI for their things. And then there's another update where they made the rewards cheaper. The problem is you can still are left with too much stamina, and you can't actually get enough of the rewards, and you can't grind. It disallows you from grinding, which is so weird for a fucking gotcha ass mobile game. Girl, you better tell me what the fuck is going on right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, she's already talking.
They say weird things show up down here, so I thought if I caught them on video, it might go viral.
So you tried to get your own YouTube career, huh?
Hey, is that...
You tried to become a viral sensation, huh? You tried to become the next PewDiePie, huh? You tried to become the next Digimon. Digimon. Is that some kind of cosplay? Is it a cosplay? Like, these are like special agents from the future or some shit. And then they're wearing this crap. The things that help them stand out the most. These like teal and red colors. You don't exactly blend in with your environment.
Nice to make your acquaintance. Hey,
I'm Hairpin Girl, Hiroko.
That weird,
Damn, she called it weird.
Would get a ton of views.
So anyway, it's cool that you could send like messages to the dev team, because like at some point I actually do want to see it like fully realized. I want to be able to play this and do all the things you're supposed to do, and they should have added more things to do. The only thing to do is do the main quest, which plateaus progress at a certain point like really, really fast. So you could just have when you can't play the mages anymore because all your characters are too weak, the only thing left to do after that is do the events, and then you're reset to level 1 again, so you're too weak to do that. And then the only thing left to do is like the material, or what do you call it, like the resource gathering quest. In every game there's like red forest, blue forest, green forest, some other material, purple, colorless, whatever. You can do like the little side quest missions to get the materials and farm them, whatever. And there's like a cap on this too, because you can only do those twice a day. You can't even use your stamina, which is made to like play the stages. You can't even use all of that to do anything. It's just fucking dumb. And then for some of these missions, like the enemy projectiles and stuff are just fucking unreasonable. You couldn't possibly dodge all this, especially with this system where instead of using health, they give you this like battle timer where instead of losing health, you lose time. But look at all this shit on the screen. That's gonna drain your like time in like 10 seconds. It wasn't fair. You couldn't get very far. You couldn't get past like level 3. It was just fucking stupid.
Sorry, my knees just...
You seemed fine just like a few minutes ago. I forgot how to move the camera. All right, I have to click the stick. Ace, that guy. He turns into... I don't remember. Help me, Digimon! Oh, the Digimon sounded like that in the show. Alright, analyze. You are Wormmon. Increase damage from Swikle and Half Circle. Small insectoid. Okay. Skills. Pepper Breath. I don't like how Agumon sounds, that's for sure. Alright, so what do you have? You have acid bubbles, and I guess I can give you other stuff. I think this guy turns into the little wolf-looking guy who turns into Garurumon. He turns into like the white character with the fur coat. I forget his name. Garurumon. Anyway. Oh wait, there's a thing here.
Great.
A big old thing. Oh, what's that guy?
Let's go.
Oh, I thought it would... Wah! I thought it would tell me who he was. So anyway, yeah, I complained a bunch about some of the things to the staff, and it was cool. But then there was a survey at like what 3 months in about stuff they would change, and I wrote all my complaints about how the actual awards are kind of shit. The progression halts you too fast. Um, what else? The events are kind of lame. I hate how they reset you to level 1 for no reason. Let's use Wolkenholm and that guy. Because the problem is that one of the questions was like, is there too much to do all the time? You get overwhelmed. It's like, well, the problem is there's not enough to do. You always left with a bunch of stamina. So the problem was that the events weren't like plentiful enough, and all the caps on what you can do were just unnecessary. Like the cap on the tokens you earn.
You can do this. That one.
The cap on the resource requests were kind of short, and then just overall there just wasn't enough to do. And I tried to get clips of some of the glitches. There was a time where I was fighting a boss. No, I made it to the final area of these, like the Tempest trials. These are the ones where like you have the timer held instead of regular health. I made it finally, and then the final boss's health bar on round 5 went all the way to 9999 instead of like the usual 20 or so. I tried to get a screen cap and the game crashed. I was like, okay, so that was an actual bug if it made the game crash. Like it wasn't, there was no way you could actually beat that when it has 999 health bars. Like that was fucking ridiculous. What's going on here? Oh, X arts. That's a boring X art. I hope I get different kinds of X arts. All right, skill. Use heavy strike on that guy. Big block. Okay, what do you do? Acid bubbles still? All right. So at the end of the survey, they ask like, oh, because the second one was a Looney Tunes crossover, but in the survey, they asked you at the end, like, which other franchises do you want to see AceCraft cross over with? And then there's, like, Astro Boy, Supersonic, specifically Supersonic, not, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, Popeye, Pop Team Epic, Digimon. Oh, Digimon, since while we're here, there could have been a Digimon crossover. Zootopia, as if Disney would give them permission to do this. I don't know who Chikawa is in the Powerpuff Girls, like Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gundam. Like, okay, half of these things don't even go with the fucking like rubber hose 1930s aesthetic. So most of these don't even fucking belong here. Popeye is probably, or Astro Boy is probably like the best choice for this kind of look here. But it was just ridiculous, some of these fucking answers. And then Rick and Morty and SpongeBob, like, yeah, they're gonna allow you to do this. And, you know, Tom and Jerry, what's it called? I want to see if healing works. Okay, it did work. If that guy just fucks off, I can heal for a little bit more time. Oh, well. Oh, he died. He died from grief, I guess. Demi darts. So I'm just like, really? Half of these things are not even like 1930s cartoon adjacent. It's like, who wouldn't make sense at all? But I guess we'll never know, since the third event was like an original character event for the Christmas time. Because I think the back to school time was like Tom and Jerry, and then the fall time was the Looney Tunes, and then Christmas time was like an original event.
I'm sorry.
It was some like Christmas reindeer character or some shit. What is that guy? It's like a armadillo tapir. One of those guys? Oh, I guess we're finding out.
Preparations complete.
That guy's not even in my team. Oh, it's Birdramon. It's his Icicle Edge. Wait, how do I scan? So you or Biomon. Vaccine Baby Bird Rookie. You're weak against Cube. And your friends, excuse me. Oh, what is this guy? Tapirmon. Oh, that's exactly what it is. Oh, I don't know your weaknesses yet. And I already saw you. Okay. Icicle Edge. I'm assuming you're weak to ice? No, you resist ice. So that means you're weak to fire. Yeah. I am smart. And at the end, also they wrote, what are your expectations or suggestions for going forward for AceCraft game experience? And I wrote, because it's not even a gacha game, but pulling for pilots is so fucking arduous because in each draw, it's like a 1 in 50 chance to actually pull a character. Most of the time, you're just getting useless gear that you just have to fuse with each other. Oh my god. That was a lot of damage. Alright, Eastleigh's X Arts against that thing. Oh, wait, whoops. So this heals them, I think? No, it makes them more powerful. Okay. Well, let's kill the bird. And I wanted them to separate, like, gear pools from character pools. So that way, I don't know, you just have a better... Maybe it should just have a better chance of pulling characters. Because, like, the game still had, like, very little characters. Like, by the end... Like, the only character I didn't have was, like, the Christmas one and Jerry. And some other witch character. I forgot her name. Like, the white one. So, Demimon is going to die. Please don't... Alright, I'm going to use a capsule on you.
Are you okay? Thanks.
Wait, that didn't heal their health. That healed their fucking SV. God damn it. Wait, so it's a bug. So it's got to be weak to fire, right? Yeah. All right, very nice. Okay, where are we? I need to heal. Hey. Hey, Jesus Christ, they can follow you really far. Okay, we need to stop, drop and roll.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, because the pull rates were so bad for the characters. Most of the time, I only got a character from pity draws. You know, like when you make a pull from something, and then there's like a counter that goes down, and like, okay, well, if you don't get it in this many pulls, you could just get the character. Most of the characters I got from just doing that because the pull rates were so fucking bad. And it was just not cool. I was having better time pulling characters in fucking Disney Mirrorverse. And that shit was hard. Yeah, back to the events. Like, I got to the screen, or I got to the image where it shows you all the new stats you have to upgrade to actually do well in the events, which is dumb. Because you have to spend your time upgrading characters the normal way, and then upgrading characters a separate way from the events, which just so defeats the point of spending your time upgrading the characters the main way. And then when the event is over, that shit goes away anyway. You have to start again. It's like, this whole thing is dumb. And then to even fully do it, you have to have the character... You have to have some new character that they assign to the event to actually do the most damage possible. And it's not fucking cool. And it just sucks. And then because of that, like, I tried doing the last boss of the event from... This is like the Bado the Turtles event. So during his boss, like, if you don't have Bado in this energy reactor, you don't get the extra stats to actually beat the final boss. So like, even though I have, because the max level is 15 on these things, so after that, like, it just doesn't help. Without the characters, it really becomes like, have the character or fucking lose, asshole. And it just sucks. I explained that to them in the customer service thing. It's like, that's not very cool. So yeah, I wrote to them too about how, like, why are the stats separate from the mainline stats? And they were like, oh, we just want to do this so that players can properly play the adventure stages. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, they want you all to, like, grind, level up your characters, and then they reset you all to level 1. Like it's fair or something. Don't make a fair and balanced, like, mobile game. Just make it fucking possible to race your life in. Like, that is a kind of an insult, TBH. So, like, yeah, I've maxed out the core of attack. This is the most damage I can possibly do, and I'm fucking losing, and it's not cool. And apparently they have had cheaters in this game too, because there's, like, I don't know, it's not quite a raid boss, but it is a big, like, boss with a big health bar, and you're just supposed to, like, do a bunch of damage as much as you possibly can in some time limit. Oh yeah, well, this is another mode where the time limit is applied to your character's health instead of just actually have character health. And then certain character, like, attributes do more damage in this event, so it's encouraging you to, like, for example, this one is like the red symbol one, so you want to bring those guys in for this event. But it actually doesn't have enough characters for each type. Like, there's only 3 red ones, and then there's 5 of the wind type, like the blue ones, or the green ones, and then there's 5 blue ones, which are like the water element, and then there's just a few for the last one, like the sand wind elements. And it's like there's not even enough red characters to do this with. And then it's just, I don't understand how you do half of this stuff. I need to give that guy some things, or just switch him out with somebody else who has more abilities. So Demi Darts is 70. Oh, it costs... I'm reading this all wrong. Okay. I should be doing this. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You are weak to fire for some reason. But yeah, they've had cheaters in this mode where they're just like... If you can look at, like, the huge gap in points between, like, first, second, third, and then fourth. Like, how is this not, like, gradual? It's just, like, double the amount and then, like, a regular amount. And it's just like, how did they do this? Unless they... Because I guess there's a way to spend a bunch of money on... gems. That's like the main thing you spend money on is gems, and then you can use that to buy materials from the shop. But even those have, like, caps, so I guess players won't, like, pay to win. It still feels like pay to win though. Like, whoever's spending money on this, it's just probably from other countries. They're just getting their enjoyment out of this game by just spending money so they can be the top at each event and top of all the charts. Like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, weirdo. And then and then it got pulled off the Google Play and Apple Store. So, like, all their money, if they were American players, I would be fucking pissed because they spent all that money to be, like, top of the charts and get their pull rates and everything, get all the characters and stuff, and it's just gone. They have nothing to show for that money anymore. Like, this is the problem with spending money on mobile games, or they can just, like, they're about as rug pulley as, you know, typical NFT, like, Web3 crap. It's just, most of the time, this is just commonly accepted as, like, things you can spend money on. Like, oh, spend a few bucks here to get gems so you can buy this character or whatever. You know, kind of like multiverses. Or they actually have... there's a way to spend a bunch of money in multiverses to like buy the characters, which is fine and everything, because that's not really a gotcha. But like, it should have just been a game where you can buy the game and then have all the characters. Like, I don't know why it needed to be free to play. So dumb. Anyway, I've been reading some of their dev team updates to the game. Like, they're getting some feedback. They've gotten enough complaints about the monotonous theme experience and repetitive gameplay. Many pilots have told us that the current theme feels monotonous and that repeatedly challenging the same stage can get old. We've decided to remove the current theme system in the next patch. And this is in November. So so for the last theme the event that they did, the Christmas theme, they took away the actual event part. So there's just an aesthetic and you get some themed rewards, but there's no actual separate mode to play. So people complained about it enough that they just took it away instead of making it better. There was one less thing to do after they ask everybody, is there too much to do? Oh, well, we'll just take one more thing away. It's like, now there's less to do. That's crazy. So they're also saying there were the lack of perks and desire for more free rewards. Yeah, because it was really stingy with some of the things. Like, there's passes that you can get to replay some of the like the material quests, but like you would never get them because I see them there at the top, like, but you can't ever get them, and I only got there like once, and then they never had ways for you to get them again. It's like, well, what are they even there for? They just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, you got Comet Hammer now. This is an Earth type. What is it? That seemed to do a lot of damage. I don't remember what it's weak to. Okay, so... Well, I could have done something there. Pepper breath. Let's see. Skyward duration and too many pilots leading to purchase pressure. Too many new pilots. There was less than 15 characters, but around that time of that update. Like, I don't know what they're complaining about, but the problem is that there wasn't enough ways to pull the characters in time. Especially the event characters, like the Tom and Jerry ones and the Looney Tunes ones. Like, I got Daffy, and then I got, what's it called? Tom. But, like, there wasn't enough time in the month to get enough gems to pull the characters. And even when I did, like, I once saved up to, like, 9,000 gems because I didn't want to spend it on anything else. Like, there was nothing else to spend it on. So I'm just getting stuff. And then I decided, like, oh, you know, I'm going to pull the character banner 3 times. 3 times for 3,000 gems to get 10 pulls at a time. And the problem is, it doesn't save you anything for pulling 10 at a time. And it's the same problem in Pokemon Masters. Like, games where you get, like a what do you call it? Not a premium currency, but just, like, the in-game currency. When you pull for stuff, it's always 300 for 1, and then 3,000 for 10. But it's, like, it's not really a bargain. It's just, oh, do you want to pull it 10 times for that price? It would be better if it was like 300 for 1 and then, I don't know, 2,500 for 10, so that you can actually feel like you're saving some for pulling for the 10. Also, because you worked hard enough in the game to get enough gems to pull for the 10 pull. It's like, it's the same in every game. It sucks and I hate it. So I pulled 10 times 3 times because I saved 9,000 gems and I don't get the character. And I'm like, what a waste of fucking time.
Can't be. Preparations complete.
And then I guess I get close to getting the character because it's like 60 pulls before you just get the character. So I got it down to like 30. Like, oh boy, I can spend another like chunk of the month grinding like for a little bit at a time so they can not get the character. Like, this fucking sucks. Whoever enjoys this is just sad, in my opinion. And that was like the first mobile game I picked up in a long time. Because I had stopped playing Mirrorverse. I stopped playing some other game I forgot. I stopped playing the Disney Pixel game. I stopped playing some other thing I forgot. And I was just done with mobile games. I was like, I'm done with free-to-play bullshit where they're always making me feel like I'm behind. Ugh. And I get it. I get it, the appeal too. It's like, just little time wasters. It's just, you get to feel like the illusion of progress sometimes. Oh, there's a guy right in front of me. Ah!
Preparations complete.
Ew, what does that guy turn into? He's electric. From these messages, you can see that they're responding to, you know, customer feedback, and I felt like I was making a difference. Also, they're getting enough feedback from all these surveys and stuff that tells them like, hey, what we're doing is kind of shit. And I thought they were gonna like fix all this stuff. And another thing that they had was like the pilot side stories. Like for the S tier pulls, like every character that was from a draw or from like a banner, those were S characters, and every other character is like a generic A character. Those are the characters you get the most. You like max them out pretty fast because they're the only things you end up pulling sometimes. So for the special characters, there's like 11 of them. There's Tom, Jerry, some new witch character, the turtle, that cat dude, this bee girl who I think is cool, and the witch, and some skunk dude. Those are all S characters. But so they only have side stories for 2 characters. And in these ones, again, they reset the pilot to level 1 for no fucking reason. And only certain things actually make them stronger. And I actually wrote to them too. Like, how am I supposed to know? Because when you play these missions, you fucking lose. Or it's like you can't even play well and win because the bosses are designed to do too much damage to you. So it's just a matter of I don't know. There's no matter because if the way you're grinding them out, increasing their level and everything doesn't apply, then what's the fucking point of doing it and playing these side missions? They want you to play on like a reset level playing field, but the balance isn't good. It's not good when it's balanced. I'm sorry. That's the main point I'm getting at here. So I couldn't even play some of these things. So I wrote to them about it. And they're like, oh, well, actually, I had a problem with, it doesn't tell you how strong the character should be, because when you play a normal stage, it shows you, like, the power, like, you know, in most games where you start acquiring a team, and it shows you, like, the main power for all of them in, like, the corner or something, and it shows you, like, the main power you should have for the main stages, but it doesn't do that for the side story stages. So I'm like... So I play the stage and I lose, and I'm like, should I wait until... Even if I wait, like, I don't know how strong they should be because it doesn't show you the recommended level. So I'm like, what does this mean? And it's just very frustrating.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Let's make some Digimon. Oh, convert. Okay, we can make... I want to wait till they're 200. I can make that guy, and I can make this guy, Nyaromon. Digimon, it's me, haha, Cattleface. I think, does that guy turn into Gatomon? Oh, you know what? I was disappointed because I was looking up evolution charts, and only the black Gatomon turns into Lady Devimon. The regular one just turns into regular Devimon. The other problem with this game is that there's just so many ways they want you to spend money. There's like so many weekly, monthly, seasonal passes, like, or battle passes that they want you to buy. You get like basic shady rewards on the left, and then if you pay money for all these like little funds. Like there's the weeklies, the stamina pass, daily purchase, so and so purchase, the squiggly do purchase, the squad a lot purchase. If you spend money every day, they will give you stuff. But it's like, are you actually playing the game? Is it just like a fucking money simulator then? Oh, I don't think that would work. Oh, it did a lot of damage though. Let's use it on that guy. Oh, you're weak to dark. Mucho Mon. I mucho like that. Oh wait, but he doesn't have the water power anymore. I kind of like the water. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, okay. I kind of needed that water power. Well, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, there's too many of those. You get very. It's always like $1 or $2 or $5. Like this is just a bunch of ways to spend money, and then that doesn't show for much. Like down the line, they know this. That's why it's so cheap. A new Digimon is available to what? I don't want to do anything yet. Set up. Actually, let's see. Fire is not useful here, so I'm going to do some different things here. All right, you guys can stay. You're fine. I want to use Sunamon and stuff. Yeah, he'll take a backseat. I already know what Agumon turns into, so it's okay. Wait, why is the door closed? Ah! So after all that, there's a notification saying the game is going to be suspended soon. Like I saw this on like the 18th, so then the next day, like the next night, it was just off. Well, it didn't take itself off my phone, but I couldn't log into my fucking account anymore. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm done playing that game. And it's only in the US, which is very interesting. So what I'm getting at here is there's some shenanigans going on with this developer. And it is very, very sus. So, and it does say it's going to be restructuring itself, which I don't believe. I think they got in trouble for something, and they're having to pull it off in the store for America. Oh, you're weak to wind by a lot. So they tell everybody you won't be able to download or play AceCraft once it's off the stores. And then they're planning to do some infrastructure updates and then return with a TBD date. So, and then they promise like, oh, you're gonna get all these rewards when we come back as an apology. But like, they didn't even say why they're being pulled out the store to begin with. Hey y'all, editing jumping shoot here. And while I was looking for proof of the stuff I was talking about in this video, I found this screen here, which looks like a completely new game. And then this is a post from Reddit, and they're just like, new game, I guess they're moving on. And this game is called like Hermit Crab Go. It's a kind of a shit name. A lot like AceCraft was kind of a terrible name, but it's like a lot of these same design elements and characters just applied to some completely different game. Like this is fucking the skunk guy. This is the bunny girl. We got Ace here. This is the bird guy again. This is that fucking cat guy, whatever again. Like they're just doing the same thing with the same style with a different game. Like that is sad. Apparently this game is already out in other countries. This is not on American, like, Google Play, Apple stores, whatever already. But, like, it's already gone. Or, I mean, but they've already started over. They're trying to see what else they can get away with in a different game. Like, that's crazy. It's the same font and everything. It's the same, like, faux Cuphead style. So you're telling me they're going to cancel this game and then they're going to launch a new one, but then also promise to the players of the old game that, hey, we're going to come back someday. We're going to give you a bunch of rewards. Thanks for all the money you gave us. You can't give us any more. Die, you assholes. Like, you got to feel like some kind of idiot for paying money to a mobile game at some point, right? Some people don't learn. And then, okay, so the other main point I want to get is that, like, so I log in the game,
I'm sorry.
and I'll look around the menu. So I'll collect the login rewards,
Everyone,
and then I'll do the resource quests, which, you know, I could do twice a day. And then I'll do, there's a Tempest Trek, which is like the thing I can never finish. It's like 5 rounds. I always lose at round 3 because it's fucking impossible to get any further than that. I can't level up my characters anymore past like 50 because they require so much experience capsule things that, like, I can't even do. I can't even upgrade one character, and you don't get enough per day to actually do it anymore. And then I do the raid boss thing. You do it once, you get the reward for it, so I do that. And then since my progress is halted on the main story, I can't do that because I'm not strong enough, and I have to do the other stuff to get stronger, but I can only do those like a little bit per day. And that's and I realized I haven't played the game. And a lot of this stuff is like you can do automatically. So where the fuck am I supposed to go? A lot of this stuff you can do automatically. So, like, you just press the little double arrows and it does it for you. Like, if you beat it once, you could use the skip button. So, I realize I haven't played the game. And this happens, like, every day. Now it's just gone. So, like, I think this game is kind of ass. The only thing I appreciated about it is that it's a game you can actually, like, maneuver around and, like, use skill, like, a little bit. Kind of like Fruit Ninja or some other game where it's not like completely a gotcha. Those guys just spawned in. I don't know where to go. So that was like another problem I was having, which is the fact I was realizing I am doing nothing every day. I am making no progress every day. And then I would try to play the new main stage. I would lose. And like, okay, well, I guess I gotta spend like 10 more days grinding half of one character. Like, this progression is just awful. There's no events, so I couldn't get rewards from the events anymore. And there's just, the rewards were not compensating enough for all the stuff that I couldn't do anymore. Like, it was just so disappointing. So, what I think they're getting in trouble for, like, they say they're doing restructuring for the app, and if they're trying to make it better and not shit, fine, all the power to them. But I think what they're getting in trouble for is on the main, like the welcome screen, like the home screen, on the bottom of the menu, it shows you like official top, which is like, it actually takes you from the app to their website. And from that website, it tells you, like, oh, you can spend money here. And here you can buy directly from the developer and get extra materials, whatever, for whatever you spend money on, which is a big no-no on American storefronts. Like, this is what what's it called? Epic Games wanted to sue Apple for, because that's what they wanted from having their game on Apple Store. I think Epic Games was in the wrong there, but that's what they were trying to sue Apple for. Was they want to put their game on the Apple Store, but they want to tell people to spend their money directly to Epic, which is like, I'm pretty sure that breaks the terms of agreements, the terms of service for having your game on, you know, any app store, Google Play or whatever. Like, you know, I guess it's kind of like Steam, where if you have your game, if you sell your game through a platform, they get a cut of whatever it is. Like, yeah, it sucks in like the grand scheme of things, but like, this is what you do when you put your game on a store. Like, you kind of have to, for all the profits your thing makes, it is owed to the platform that you have your game on. Like, it just makes sense to me. Like, if you want the developer to make the most money, well, I mean, they already have their own game. You can already play Fortnite through the Epic app or the platform, whatever. Like, if you install Epic on your computer, you can play Fortnite. And it's like, it's fine. They get all the proceeds you spend, whatever, in there. But, like, even Nintendo, like, Fortnite is on the Nintendo Switch, too. Like, they take a piece of the profit. Like, they have to sue everybody else, also, if they want to get away with that. But, like, this is what this Chinese developer for AceCraft is doing. They allow you to go to a separate place to spend their money and to avoid paying a cut of the profits to Google Play or Apple. And I think that's what they're getting in trouble for. And it took 7 months for these stores to notice that, or I don't know how it works, how long it takes for them to get in trouble. But I think that's why they're getting pulled down. And then they're going to restructure it for just the US version to take down all that stuff, where you can maybe probably water down some of the monetization aspects, because that shit was fucking crazy in general. But I think that's what's happening there. So yeah, that's what my theory is. So I actually had to look it up. I found the fucking Reddit channel or a Reddit page discussion talking about the closure of the app, because I had to look it up again. And I was worried I wasn't gonna get proof that they had a separate place on the website for you to spend money on. So I did that right like the day before it closed to make sure to get all that. And then I had to reconfirm it. Like, why is it getting pulled? I was hoping I was gonna find an answer on the Reddit page. Big mistake, as usual. Just people complaining and crying about how the app is gonna be gone and they're not gonna have. Everyone's glad that they didn't spend money, but like, and some people were mad that they did spend money and they have nothing to show for it. But I thought I was gonna find an answer, like why exactly. It's just a bunch of theories in there, nothing worth discussing. Either, but like, there's tons of mobile games that aren't doing so hot, really, but they're still here. Like, they're still around. Okay, you do bubbles. I need somebody with water. Alright, so let's put you here. And let's do Digimon. Let's see, what can you turn into? Oh, you can turn into this guy down here. What do you do? Oh, look at this guy. This guy is cool. Yeah. Definitely looks like a Digimon. Damn it, he's fire. He does fire things. I'll keep you in mind. What about you? You can do... Oh, okay. Digivolve to whoever knows. Oh, this guy looks awesome. Oh wait, this guy was also in the movie. He was in Digimon Try. I don't remember what he does. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's put you here instead of that guy. Shoutmon. Oh, he's gonna become like a music furry. That's awesome. I'm gonna not have you there. I'm gonna put you here. Okay. I'm fine with this. Fire does not seem like it's gonna be very good here. So we're gonna roll with this.
I can't
Oh gosh.
Preparations complete.
So anyway, after that, I started playing Fire Emblem Heroes again. It was a fucking hassle because I forgot I linked my Nintendo account. I was weirdly prepared to start over again, but I had so many units. The game has fucking 1,500 characters. That's insane. But anyway, I started playing that again. There's so many quests to do. There's so many story beats and so many, and there's like 1,000 different difficulty modes too. Because you know, Fire Emblem has like normal, heroic, and then lunatic mode or whatever. It has all those versions for like each little mobile game quest too. So there's like the normal quest, the hero quest, and then the lunatic quest. It's just, there's so many combinations of like abilities and stuff you can put on the characters. That game is overwhelming as shit. I just need something to entertain myself. Oh, I guess I was coming to where I was supposed to go. God, that was a long time of nothing. So
You okay?
I guess I'm playing that again, and it feels weird. And there's so many. I remember when I stopped playing, I was like, "There's too many banners to pull from. There's so many ways you can pull. You can like do 5 draws per banner thing, per orb. You use your orbs. You use like, it's free for the first pull, and then you spend 5 and then 4 for each other pool. And in half the time, I got like, before I stopped playing, I got like a bunch of gold 5-star characters. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting the most insane luck right now. But like the amount of work you have to put into to get all, you can transfer all the abilities to them. And you can raise their level, you can add a blessing, you can add this, add that, add the penis, add a vagina. I can add all this stuff to these characters and to make them the most broken units possible. It's like, this is too much for a mobile game. Just give me the shitty ones, give me the good ones. And don't make me decide like what like stats to put on them and all this shit. Like, that's supposed to be the fun of a gacha. It's that you get the good character, it's just good everywhere all the time. You kind of like Pokemon Masters, or I forget what other game I was playing, or Disney. I would say Disney Mirrorverse was one where like some characters were just better than the other ones, and like that is true. But like you can raise everybody to 5-star rank.
Don't worry about me.
Whatever, Dad. I don't care. My daughter, you must save my daughter. Faifu, where are you? I wish I didn't switch in my guys. Raremon. That's a very dumb name. Rare. This guy, this giant purple blob is rare. You know, like, I don't understand the name pun here. Raremon. I can't do anything anymore. Okay. Give up. RB. Give up in this battle. Yes. Where does that put me? Oh.